All right, we are still in our No Glory Under the Car series. Yep, down and dirty. We're in the engine bay now. Engine is to my side. We're working on this firewall and attending components. I pulled the steering shaft out, engine's out. The welding is complete. Did a little action on the inner floor, and now it's simple body work and primer. So I'm gonna get in there, sand it with the DA 150 grit just to prep it because it has the direct to metal epoxy primer already. And then I have a rattle can of this same material from Eastwood. It seems like it's working out pretty well. So again, no glory, just process. Not going to need a lot of filler in here, and I'm not looking to perfect the surface levels. I don't mind seeing a little ridge where this weld is. That's similar to what you'll see in these beads, etc. But just trying to take like the smoke off from the welding. Cramped quarter. Sorry if all you're seeing is a sweaty head, but hey, where we're at. I don't have a proper spreader. I don't have a proper mixing pad with me, but I do have an old cardboard box, so I'm not going to mix up a heck of a lot at a time anyway. Yeah, that looks decent enough. Try to just give this a little bit of love now that it's starting to set up a little bit. One thing I don't like is when the filler is really thin. I like it when it's at that point of just starting to catalyze. It starts to have a little bit of body to it. It's not dripping all over the place. See how I get a much better spread a couple minutes into it? Yeah, that's cool. And these weird little spots up here will just pop right off with the 36 grit. Yeah, it's hitting right now. And once it's hitting, that's the end of the story. And I say hitting, I mean catalyzing, of course. It's a chemical reaction. All right, I'll let that sit for a second. And while that's setting up, I'm going to get the air tool. I'm going to detail in here a little bit. Probably can't see that, but this is what I'm getting at. I'm going to try to get in there and just clear all that up. And that. And I got some Scotch-Brite. Do a little hand jive. And then I'll spray it. Maybe I'll use the drill. I don't know. I'm going to get some kind of tool in there. Maybe I'll just hit it with Scotch-Brite by hand. I don't know. Yeah, I thought I had something. I got this cool little abrasive wheel. Good for the nails. Good for the car. All right. Here's a quick little pop quiz, a little snark. Why don't they make videos about bodywork like this? It's more boring than watching paint dry. While that body filler's drying, I'm going to get in here and weld this up. Nope, no glory under the car. I'm going to bring that camera around. We're going to talk about this. All right, this is a reasonably difficult patch to put in. We don't need any strength here because this is welded heavy, top and bottom, in and out. So I just have this 18 gauge sheet. But if you could see the way that this is cut, it's not like amicable to a flat piece of steel. See that? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I got the bottom lined up right there. I'm going to turn it this way. And I could see my height right here. This looks good, but I need to trim off this. Get in there and cut this. I'm gonna knock this off on the Beverly shear. I'll be right back. That one I can do by hand. So I'm gonna weld the bottom and just hammer it. I'm gonna try to crawl in the car and do the work from inside so I'm not blocking the camera. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. It's the hand talking hour. Look at that, just like the puppet shows in the days of old. Perfect. All right, so you can see that. You can line this up here. So I'm going to tack this in 3 or 5 places, probably 3, and I'm going to hammer it. Hit it here. All right, so I thought I was going to tack it in 3 places, but I don't want this to deform. So I'm going to weld vertical down right here. All right, we got that. As I mentioned, this is purely visual. It doesn't offer anything structural. It's just for me, for us. Probably gonna hop up here and probably gonna hop up here and hammer it so I can see better. Yeah, see, I'm just drawing that. All right, so it's not a perfect fit, like so much of my work, but this is very thick, so I'm going to weld across the top and fill that. I'm not worried about warping or anything. I just want a nice bead right down. See, I hit it right across the top to attach, and then just follow the bead down. Paying attention to the thicker material. Letting it fall onto the thinner. You can see that was a pretty thick gap. No problem, fill it right up. I'm gonna hop on top, pull that one across. All right, nice and clean. All right, so once more with the 36 grit. And there's no block sanding per se in this. The disc will bring it to a level, but it's really just to cover up the weld bead. Hopefully all of our stuff doesn't go jumping all over with the vibration, but we'll find out. All right, that 36 did well to knock the tool marks off from the spreader on the material, and this will get rid of 36 grit scratches. All right, I'm gonna shake this for a little while. I'll blow this out, cover up the window, and I think that's the story of our FireWall. Let's find out. What I'm attempting here is to get the whole car assembled and running in primer sometime in the spring. So give it the shakedown run. You know, I'm not into chipping nice paint through driving it and find out there's some weak links. So this primer should stand the test of time through assembly, research, development, etc. And then who knows, next year, a couple years down the road, blow it apart and paint it, then reassemble. Just for now, when I open the hood, I want it to look tidy. Cool stuff. You hit the button that introduces the catalyst into the can, and I've been shaking it for a while. So once the dust settles and this stuff is drying, nice clean firewall. All right, so what you see is what you get. This is number 2 in our series of There's No Glory Under the Car. Maybe we'll have fun next time. We'll find out then. Peace.